Beloved Saints, today's 5-minute message of redemptive history is about Ahimaaz in the genealogy of the high priest from the 6th book of the Redemptive History series, the Eternal High Priest of the Covenantal Oath. When we look in 2 Samuel 15 verse 27 and 1 Chronicles 6 verse 9, Ahimaaz was the 12th generation high priest. He was Zadok's son and Azariah's father. First, Ahimaaz informed David about Absalom's schemes. When David was fleeing from Absalom, Ahithophel counseled Absalom that he should strike David immediately. However, Hushai, David's friend, counseled Absalom that he should strike David slowly after gathering many people first. Here, Hushai was trying to give David time to escape. So which counsel did Absalom follow? Shockingly, it was the work of God that Absalom accepted Hushai's counsel, not Ahithophel's. 2 Samuel 17 verse 14 states, Then Absalom and all the men of Israel said, The counsel of Hushai the Archite is better than the counsel of Ahithophel. For the Lord had ordained to thwart the good counsel of Ahithophel in order that the Lord might bring calamity on Absalom. When his counsel was rejected by Absalom, Ahithophel foresaw that he would die a wretched death for conspiring to get rid of David, and he went to his home, set his house in order, and strangled himself to death. This is recorded in 2 Samuel 17 verse 23. In such a way, God defeated the counsel of Ahithophel and protected David, who has God's covenant. After gaining some time for David, Hushai informed the two priests, Zadok and Abiathar, that David should cross over the Jordan immediately and escape. They passed on this message to Ahimaaz, the son of Zadok, and Jonathan, the son of Abiathar, to tell David. However, they were discovered by Absalom's spy, but they escaped danger by hiding inside a well in a certain man's courtyard. After great difficulty, they succeeded in sending their message to David. Thus, Ahimaaz the priest had risked his life to help David. Second, Ahimaaz informed David of the news of victory. When we look in 2 Samuel 18 verse 19, when Absalom died, Ahimaaz wanted to quickly bring the news to David, so he asked Joab, the army commander, to send him to David. Joab, however, sent a Cushite to bring the news. Ahimaaz thus made another request to Joab and then departed to bring the news. Although Ahimaaz departed much later than the Cushite, his fervent loyalty for David led him to run by the way of the plain, past the Cushite, and bring the news of victory to David first. Beloved saints, in accordance with this name, which means my brother is wrath, Ahimaaz was a man full of holy wrath. That is why he risked his life to inform David of Hushai's counsel and was the first person to bring David the news of victory. I pray that we will have attitudes like Ahimaaz so that we may also be filled with holy wrath and take the lead when it comes to doing God's work. I bless in the name of the Lord.